which one's real and which one's fake. I'm going to show you how to tell the difference. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so today I had a little issue and I decided to go ahead and do a little video on it for you. I realize this is not the type of video you're used to seeing on this channel, but I thought this might be informative, might help a few people out so you don't get ripped off. So just a little background. I mean, most of you know on this channel, pretty much every vehicle we build, you know, it's either boosted or it's on nitrous. So we generally don't use these Iridium plugs. These are usually the first thing to go. We usually go, you know, with like our NGK BR7EFs, or for NA stuff, you know, I'll use a NGK TR6. But anyway, I actually bought these plugs for my Avalanche. You know, it's pretty much bone stock. I was just looking for a replacement plug. Didn't want to mess with it a lot, so I figured I would just go back with the original AC Delco 41110 Iridiums, like what came in it. So I go on eBay and I order up a set of 8 AC Delco 41110s. Well, I get them in the mail, and first off I want to say, guys, I did not buy the cheapest plug. I was trying to avoid getting, you know, a counterfeit. What I did is I kind of went mid-range. I paid, I think, like $35 for these, and you know, hoping that it was just a really good deal on some genuine plugs. When I went to change the plugs out, I started noticing they were a lot different than the plugs that I was pulling out, and so I was like, well, you know, maybe AC Delco has done some updates since 2007. Yes, my Avalanche still has the original plugs in it. So I decided to go to my local AutoZone where I knew they would have actual AC Delco plugs, and you know, I went ahead and bought some genuine plugs just to compare, and I'm going to show you the differences here. So first off, in case you haven't already spotted it, the fake is the plug on the right. That's this guy right here. This is the genuine AC Delco plug. So I'm going to kind of go through the differences real quick. I'm going to try not to make this video too long, and I'll probably shove this video in the LS tips and tricks playlist, you know, just in case anybody might want to check it out in the future. So here we go. Before we get started, I do want to say, this is for the AC Delco 41110s. I don't know if what I'm about to tell you applies to any of the other AC Delco plugs. As I, you know, already covered, I generally don't use AC Delco because I'm generally dealing with, you know, the performance vehicles on this channel. So anyway, let's get started. We'll start with the packaging. This is the genuine AC Delco packaging. Just some of the differences I'll note here. This is the fake, or what I believe to be the fake AC Delco packaging. So I don't know if the camera's picking it up, because when I'm looking at it through the camera, I really can't tell a huge difference in the color, but this is more of a bright, vivid, like baby blue, and the fake package is like a dark blue. I don't know if you guys are picking up on that. Also, the fake package is not as long, and it's made out of a flimsier cardboard. Like the cardboard here is a lot thicker, and you'll notice it's square cut. You know, there's edges on it, where this is like a round cut, and it's the same thing on the side flaps here. This has got, the fake one has more of rounded edges. The real one has squared off edges. Now, if you go to the sides here, you'll notice on the legit one, we've got the little recycle mark. We don't have that here, but something else you'll notice here. Look on the legit one right here. It says 2018 GM, and the fake ones are still using the 1995 right here. Obviously the barcodes are different. I haven't done enough research. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but I know over here The fake one says 100,000 mile limited, which is what the old packages used to say, if I remember correctly, and the new ones say 7-year unlimited, or the genuine one. So now, going over the plugs themselves, the genuine came just like this, okay guys? The counterfeit actually came with this little plastic cover. Now, moving on to the plugs themselves. Okay, to start, it's kind of a similar thing to the boxes. The counterfeit plug actually has like dark blue lettering, whereas the genuine AC Delco plug is more of like a baby blue lettering. Also, on the top, you'll notice the genuine plug has the little Z, just like the factory plugs that I just pulled out of my Avalanche. The other plug does not. Now, again, I want to say some of this stuff only applies to the 41-110s, because I've seen some other AC Delco plugs that did not have that Z that I know for a fact were genuine. But, all of the 110s that I know of, they should have that on them. Also, the lettering is a little bigger on the fake plug. Of course, if you don't have a genuine plug to compare it to, you wouldn't know that. Moving on down, the finish. And again, I don't know if the camera's picking this up. The counterfeit plug here, it has like a really dull, it's not a shiny finish at all. And the edges here are kind of rounded off. If you look at the genuine plug, you'll notice that the edges here, they come to actual points. So they're going to grip your spark plug socket. They're going to be less likely to strip out or anything like that. And then moving on down, this is going to be real hard to pick up on camera, guys, but I'm going to try my best. So, other than the duller finish here, you'll notice a difference in the depth here. All right, like if I hold top to top, or nut to nut here, you'll notice that the fake NGK plug is a little bit shorter in this area here. And then moving down, and this is the part that it's going to be hard to really help you visualize. The center electrode on the fake I keep saying NGK, I think, I'm not sure, but the fake AC Delco, the actual Iridium tip is a lot thicker on the fake plug, and to be honest, it's a different color. It almost looks like a different metal. It makes me wonder if it's even Iridium at all. But I actually measured these with my calipers a few minutes before making this video, and I can tell you that at its smallest point, the tip on the genuine plug is like 28 thousandths of an inch, and the tip on the fake one is almost 40. So it's almost twice the thickness of the genuine plug. Another dead giveaway is the gap, guys. I don't know if you can see the difference in gap there. These Iridium plugs are not meant to be gapped, and so they come pre-gapped. They don't want you messing with the gap at all on them, and you can see the difference in the gap on these two plugs. So the factory gap should be 40 thousandths, okay? The gap on this plug here is like 25, I think, and I checked a bunch of the different plugs out of the packages, and the gaps were all over the place. They were anywhere from like 20 thousandths all the way up to I think 45 one of them was. So inconsistent gaps. All these genuine plugs are going to be gapped at 40. So I mean, that's the fastest and easiest way to tell, is check all your plugs. They should have a consistent gap of 40 thousandths for these 41-110 plugs. So that's pretty much it, guys. I'm trying to think if there's any other oh yeah one more thing. On the genuine plug, you see the laser etching right here? There's a part number that's laser etched. No etching whatsoever on these. None. There's nothing there. So that's another dead giveaway that that's a fake plug. So anyway, like I said, I'm trying to keep this kind of short for you guys. I just wanted to let you know so this doesn't happen to you. I am not going to put the seller on blast, because when I called him out, he didn't raise any fuss at all. He said, you know, send them back, I'll refund you. So I'm not going to put them on blast and tell you who I got them from, but these did come on eBay. And I'm just going to tell you guys, you don't have to go local to buy your plugs. You know, just make sure you get them from somewhere reputable. Don't just get them from Joe Schmo on eBay. If you want to get them on eBay, you can get them through like Jegs or Summit Racing's eBay stores, and they'll still be about $2 a plug cheaper than if you go to, you know, your neighborhood auto parts store. I think these, like these, I just paid $9 for this plug at AutoZone. Now I can get them through Jegs for, I think, or Summit Racing for, I think, about $6 or $7 a plug. So I'm just letting you guys know right now. If it's too good to be true, it probably is too good to be true. So just giving you a little heads up, showing you what to look for. Hopefully this helps some people out. Make sure you check out some of my other builds on the channel. Get out in the garage, get something done, and I'll see you next time here on Bad Luck Garage.